Hello, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Doom Eternal. When we last left off, we had just gotten to the cultist base, and now we are headed into the inner sanctum for the Doom Hunter base. I gotta say, as far as the levels go, I like Doom Hunter base a bit better than cultist base because I think that with Doom Hunter base, well, I feel like we're actually gradually building towards something, whereas Doom Hunter base kind of leaves us hanging, and like I say, it just takes far too long to actually get anywhere with that level. So, I gotta say, I honestly think that after all this time, I
The
really hate the
Hellpriest's
extra
position
life
is stable
system.
now, and his guardian is somewhere in the facility ahead.
His guardian. Alley. Yep. Arcade tokens. One. Open sesame. Why are these here? Is Seriously, what's the point? Jesus, Pinky. Fire in the hole. Kill 3 demons with a single frag. Big reveal. Musical interlude. Okay. Oh well, at least that got me a suit token. Am I the only one who kind of wants to see him just rip a Pinky's head off? Just pin a Pinky to the ground with his foot, and then just keep pulling on its head until it comes clean off. Grub. I need grub. You'll do. That's what you get for spitting at me. Great, now the whiplashes are here. See if I can get these guys grouped up together. Oh, forgot about the whiplash. Friggin' useless ass scroll wheel. You're not supposed to just keel over dead. Battery. See, I really do think that it's a myth that this game doesn't give you enough ammo. Like, at some point, the chainsaw will become instinct, but I really do think that the game gives you plenty of ammo. The problem is the ammo cap causes you to actually waste some of it. The UAC Polar Cultist Facility is built around the ruins of an ancient Argenta settlement constructed over 60 million years ago during Argentinore's extraterrestrial expansion. 60 million, huh? So they got here after the time of the dinosaurs. That actually makes sense. Frozen carcasses of the Agadon hunters have been located in the glacial wastes surrounding the complex. And though their DNA structure reveals them to be indigenous to Earth, there is no fossilized record of these creatures beyond the frozen territories of the Argenta settlement. Carbon dating of these remarkably well-preserved beasts suggests they are nearly 80 million years old, predating all other known forms of complex Earth-based life. 80 million years? Dude, the dinosaurs were around for 120 million years. Heck, I actually think it's actually 180 million years. So, like, at this point, 80 million years ago, that's basically like that's still part of the Cretaceous period. You have the Jurassic period, you have the Triassic period, then you have like the Permian, Devonian, all that stuff before all of this happens. Look, I really basically don't mean to go into it, but if you're going to basically make some outrageous claims like that, you gotta basically make them so outrageous that it's hard to argue with. I mean, it's like the Tremors movies, where they say that the Tremors can date back to Precambrian rock. Now, Precambrian rock is like one of the oldest geologic periods of the Earth, so it really wouldn't make sense that the graboids would be there, but that is undoubtedly way older than any complex life found on Earth, so that would lend credence to the idea that these Agadons, even though they're supposed to be native to Earth, didn't actually originate here. They came from hell. So, continuing the cyber-demonic experimentation that began on Mars, the cultist study of the Agadon's potential for resurrection and cyber augmentation. A similar program occurred at this location millennia ago when Deeg priests, often cited as Hell priests, bred the creatures and genetically modified them to function as Doom Hunters, fearsome mutants designed to battle the Doomslayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades on Argent Denor. Sentinel records corroborate this through their military texts, with many reports of these creatures among the ranks of demonic forces assaulting the armies of the North during the Argenta Civil War. Once the UAC cultist movement publicly announced its intentions for Earth, the cyber demonic program was revealed to be focused on updating the Doom Hunter schematics, upgrading their combat prowess. A new assembly center was constructed near the cultist facility, and a more powerful Grav team allowed UAC workers to safely transport the biological and mechanical components needed for the process. The resurrection of an Agadon hunter requires cutting-edge technology to be used in conjunction with occult rituals conducted by the UAC's necrosurgeons, an unholy fusion of science and sorcery. Wow. You see, that is definitely a base. It looks ancient with its architecture, but it does look futuristic as well. That is something that I would love to be able to build in Minecraft. Kind of reminds me of Mechagodzilla City. If you don't know what Mechagodzilla City is, that is your problem, my friend. Anyway, this entry here basically says that the UAC, now run by the Cult of Hell, announced its intentions for Earth. Keep that in mind, because it almost seems like people at the UAC still haven't gotten the memo.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
You'd be surprised how little can actually impress me. I am a very particular man. Even though we basically only get glimpses of this guy in pieces, I still wish that they were kind of indirect. Like, maybe we could see an assembly line behind a really thick plate of glass, and the glass is so thick that it's actually blurred out what is being built behind it. So, we can't see, we can't tell, we can only speculate. I got stuck on a fucking lamppost. Marco. Where's Polo? There he is. Oi. No, where's my flamethrower? Ah! Friggin' kill-stealing Pinky! Almost makes me wonder why they even bothered. Ah, great. The carcass. Two impotent revenants out to basically get themselves killed. You should have retired to Florida. You would have lived longer. Basically, I'm telling a revenant that they should retire to Florida. How do I come up with this stuff? Great, now I gotta wait for that to come all the way back here. Ah, goody, the Lost Soul. A creature that if it not for the friggin' pain elemental, people would forget what is even in this game. Of course, I am eternally grateful that in this game, the Lost Souls don't work like they did in Doom and Doom 2. Of course, I should really be thanking Doom 2016 for basically turning them into little kamikaze bombs that blow up before you even realize what hit you. And the fact that they use them rather sparingly. Dark Viceroy to the Chaos Throne, Rannoch has long served as one of Hell's emissaries on Earth, laying the foundation for the planet's inevitable invasion. In secrecy, Rannoch has prepared the Hellgate, awaiting the omen of the Sixth Seal. Awaiting the omen of the Sixth Seal, that which signals the Age of Rapture, which will cleanse Earth as foretold by the Maker Prophets. I really wonder what that Sixth Seal was and what we had to do with it. Rannoch worked closely with Olivia Pierce during the development of the original Mars project, and since her death, he has taken control of the UAC. How? Hayden was the owner, the CEO of the UAC. How did this guy take control? His promises of wealth, power, and everlasting life corrupted the organization from within, except the organization was already corrupt, absolving its employees of their moral conscience, accelerating the sacrifice of Earth in exchange for the lure of Argent energy, and the promise of undying union with Hell. Deeg Rannoch previously served the King of Argent Denor as a sentinel priest, guiding the Argenta's spiritual growth as a hallowed figure. After the betrayal, he abandoned his homeworld, working on behalf of the Khan Maker and personally overseeing the transformation of viable planets. Rannoch has constructed a veritable fortress in the polar ice caps to protect him and his dark work. I really do wonder how, because I mean, even if you don't believe in heaven or hell, do you honestly think that the idea of these guys coming in and basically offering you a union with hell sounds like a good idea? Like, don't get me wrong. Let's see. I need air control. I've actually thought up several different anime scenarios where basically where people realize that hell makes no sense because, well, for reasons that I won't get into. So the whole goal of the anime is to try and transform hell into a place where people would willingly want to go. So it's kind of like an under new management kind of thing. Are these guys things gonna slam shut or what? Alright. You had your chance. Wow, that was tingly. Should have chainsawed him. Why do they... I'm the only one who's allowed to have lock-on homing attacks. You understand that, corpse? Ah! Where's that damn carcass? One of these days I am gonna hit that tank on their backs. Really kind of missed that glory kill where he landed on them and then squashed his head between its two shoulder cannons. Hey, I've got 8 of them. Why don't you guys tell me these things? Fast hands. Jazz hands. If this is a Sentinel outpost, I wonder who put them in those coffins. Because they say that this takes place, that all that went down during the Argenta Civil War, so... I gotta say, I think that this was actually very well hidden. Can't say that about most of the stuff in this game. Silver bullet mode. You're dismissed. Come on. Get in closer. That's right. Bit closer. Bit closer. Bit closer. Here's the cream filling. Wait a second. Did I leave some... Nah, I can't go back for it now. Red key. Where? Oh, yeah. Crystal time.
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us?
That's a lie, and the Khan knows it.
You to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
I call bullshit on that entire thing. The Khan was working with the demons for centuries before the Slayer showed up. The whole gift of Argent energy, that was basically what they gave that to the Argenta. It's all bullshit. Here comes the Arachnotron. Poink. It's a toss-up between these two. I honestly think I'm going to go for this one. prowlers. Teleporting in nightmare imps. It's basically what they are. Why is it so damn hot in my apartment? Alright, now it's time to really start cooking with gas. Can't believe that I have to do 50 of these. Let there be blood. Build a demon workshop. Maybe that's what I'll call this episode. When your big fat mouth opens, I expect you to friggin' swallow. Environmental bullshit. And I gotta say, this was masterfully hidden too. Once a race of beast-like hunters, the Doom Hunter creature was known to the Sentinel warriors in ages past as lethal stalkers of the Metal Age. Extracted from the frozen depths of the polar tundra, the Doom Hunter belongs to an ancient race uncovered during the cultist excavation in the remote Arctic. Preserved below the frozen ice for millions of years, the unearthed remains of this creature were deemed suitable for reconstruction, becoming the subject of cultist necro-regenerative bioexperimentation. Within the remote cultist citadel, high-tech ritual altar, which towers over the Golgothan ruins, the Doom Hunter was ceremoniously and systematically resurrected and rebuilt. While a majority of its components are now cybernetic, it retains a high degree of mental faculty, a sentient, brutal hunting instinct augmented with the armaments of a tank division. Golgothan ruins, huh? But Golgotha is in Jerusalem, isn't it? Or at least in Palestine. Because if those of you who don't know, Golgotha is the hill on which the Romans would crucify people. They crucified somebody famous once upon a time. He was a carpenter or something. Maybe you've heard of him. Hell Knight. What'd I miss? Wait a second. I missed...
Welcome, Slayer.
Yeah, you better go back for this, because I'm so used to basically replaying this level in post-game that I completely neglected to get this thing. Wonder if I've left any armor lying around, because I'm seriously gonna need this particular weapon, because it's always been my go-to for beating the Doom Hunter. But then again, I'm now realizing that I haven't mastered it. I haven't basically been upgrading it at all. God, this run-through has been very bad so far. I am in serious, serious trouble. In my experience, the micro-missiles have always been good at taking out the tank very quickly, and they even basically like count towards the tank if you shoot them at his shield. Micro-missiles from Micronesia.
I thought you would appreciate the sentry I chose. The great Argadon hunters from the Telos realm, though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work. Slayer identified. Excellent. Smash the heretic!
I need a military volunteer. Thank you, soldier. Where is he? You know, I wonder if I can farm the mastery on this right here. Because as long as I don't fight him, he's going to basically keep on chasing me. And I honestly think that I can avoid him. Stop. Yeah. And now, we are really cooking with gas. I just hate that the first few outings
Useless machine, attack!
you have to basically do that animation, even if you come at them from different angles. Right, let's boldly go.
We are not done yet. Excellent! Smash the heretic!
I'm the only Smash brother here. These things don't even begin to understand the Smash.
Critical damage.
See what I mean? Came at him from the side, and yet do that same animation. And we know that the Agadon Hunters have more than one animation because we see it later in the game.
Excellent! Smash the heretic! Excellent! Critical damage.
It's time to end this.
Excellent! Smash the heretic!
I did.
The beast! Does he not seek enhanced power? Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest. Perhaps in return for my...
Enjoy your rewards. Finally, Blood Punch Shockwave is now more powerful. I guess it's only after beating the Gladiator do you get it to where heavy demons now only need one Blood Punch. Only need one Glory Kill on a heavy demon to refill it. But yeah, that was the Doom Hunter base, and I honestly think that it was at this point in my first playthrough that I actually started having fun with Doom Eternal. So, corruption cleansed. Which is odd, because I used to basically have a huge grudge against the Doom Hunter boss fight, and yet I went back and rewatched my playthrough of it, and I realized that I was actually doing a good job. I was having fun. Well, I'm definitely well into the Castle Grayscale portion of the events, and it looks like I'm getting some black and white rewards. I'm feeling generous. Let's go check them out. How did that last an hour? Well, because I farmed the meat hook mastery. Old-timey evil. Pretty sure that it was for the pain elemental. It don't matter if you're black or white. I mean, it's nice and all, but I think I still prefer the samurai that I've got going for him. Toad King. Tiger. Poison Tree Frog. The Pano Lantern. Now that is awesome. I mean, I'm not usually big on games that go into cosmetics and alternate skins, but some of these are just so creative that it's just, you gotta appreciate them. And it really makes me wish that you could see these in the campaign instead of just exclusive to battle mode. And the reason they say that they can't do it is because of the whole destructible demon feature. Well, I've got a few things to say about that. Anyway, that is all the time that we have got for this video. When we continue, we'll be going back to the campaign with the Super Gore Nest, a level that has been my latest project for the longest time now. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a comment down in the comment section, like it, share it with your friends. Keep up to date with more Doom Eternal coming at you in the future by smashing the subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.